Hello everybody, this is Rune Goblin. This is a small AI dungeon crawler RPG where you cast spells by drawing them and a vision model that reads what you do. The premise is you are a goblin who broke the calendar, so tomorrow is being eaten and you have to fix it. The whole thing runs as a single Gradio app. It's deployed in Build Hackathon Rune Goblin. It uses Gradio and HTML5 canvas. There are two fine-tuned OpenBMB models. They are hosted in Modal, which do the actual thinking. One reads your drawings, another one writes the world's dialogues. So you start with selecting one of the five goblins. Your pick over here is not cosmetic. It sets your stats, your rune affinity. For example, the warrior over here has 13 and its crit rate is 5, and it has good affinity with sealed and circle spells. So similarly, the barbarian trades control for damage. It has 15 HP and it has affinity with flame and bone runes. So basically each choice over here literally changes which runes work the best for you and how the NPCs react on your story. So coming onto the gameplay, I've recorded that in a separate YouTube session. You can check that in README. I'll not go through over here because it will be too long, and also I don't really want to spoil the story. So there are a lot of stories, hidden quest item that you can get through a lot of these interactions, and there will be new stories, new secret quests will come up based on if you have completed something, if you have talked with the NPC. You can try talking to NPC once or even more. They will give you certain items that will help you find more quests. And so similar, so like to the first area, we have like 9 biomes and each has its own art, enemies and NPCs. And everything builds to the calendar beast, so that is the boss that is eating the future. And there is a 3-phase fight, and the boss taunts you based on your choices you have actually made in your run. Also the goblin that you are choosing, that can also evolve. So by hitting certain labels and conditions, and if you have certain materials, you can become a goblin king. And you will have a lot of damage, you will have more defensive identity. There are 4 endings depending on how you play master. So for now, I'll just show you some of these biomes with the admin command. This command is also again built in game. If you can find it, then great. So there are, as you can see, like there are different biomes. So I would highly encourage you guys to play the game. And now we'll move to the technical bit, because the gameplay is very simple. If you have played any RPG or any dungeon crawler, you'll be able to get it. Coming on to technicalities, the two models which parse it are both from OpenBMB's mini CPM v4.6 model, and the base model drives dialogue and story. A fine-tuned version, Goblin v1, which I have already updated over here, reads the hand-drawn runes. The vision fine-tuning was a quite interesting one. So we trained the LoRa adapter and freeze the vision encoders adapting to the language side. And the data which we were training is a synthetic data of 5256 by 256 canvas of hand-drawn ink runes on like parchment papers. The data is split across different categories on purpose, like cleaning messy hand-drawn ones. And again, the data has also been uploaded to my Hugging Face space. So there are 2 types of deployment that we can do. One is local, where we use the quantized GGUF, and another is we have deployed both the models in Modal. We got these credits and we are utilizing that. So both the endpoints are right now deployed in a 8 class GPU running VLLM behind standard OpenAI compatible API. And it scales to 0 after like 5 minutes if there is no traffic. The game itself is a CPU based. So let me show you the architecture. So this is our architecture diagram. We have our language rulebook for the glyphs that we are drawing for the runes, and we use that to generate some synthetic data, and we trained our model. And after that, we have hosted the model, the dataset, everything is public in Hugging Face. And right now we have deployed the fine-tuned model and the base model for our game to work. So the game is deployed in CPU in Hugging Face, the free space. and you can find this architecture diagram in our repository. So the repository is also like ASH99, that is my repository / Rune Goblin. And I have used codex a lot for a lot of these agentic stuff that I'm doing in the backend, and how it is connecting to Modal APIs. So there are a lot of this scaffolding that is done behind the hood. Yeah, so please try the game out. So this is a very fun game. It has about 2 to 3 hours of content, and hope you enjoy the game. Thank you.